Bathroom.
Ooh, party foul. Not listening to your dentist. Make the Sonicare switch.
All right, champ. Be gentle, be effective, be you. I love you.
It is the Sonicare difference. It's the Sonicare switch. Let's transform the way we clean our teeth for the better. It's what the dentists say, it's what the hygienists say, and it's what we all say. Once a year, we do an offer with Philips Sonicare that is unbeatable. And tonight we launched it. Well over 1,000 people have jumped on in. We're going to talk about healthier teeth and gums. We're going to talk about all the things that upset us. We'll talk about, healthier gums in a fast amount of time, like up to 2 weeks. We'll talk about better stain removal. A lot of us struggle with stains from coffee or tea or wine. We'll talk about having brighter, whiter teeth in no time at all. Well, with that being said, let's go through the pricing and the offer. There is a reason why we've sold so many, and that is because we believe, the best price ever and anywhere. The price of this toothbrush retail is $229 and change, so $229. We're doing it for $119.99. However, we're going to include a $30 mail-in rebate, and that means that they will send you $30 on a card, which you can spend on anything you want, gas, groceries, flowers, you name it. So that brings the price down to less than $90. That's the reality of our today's special price. So people have been buying multiples, one for him, one for her, one for your son, one for your daughter. All you're gonna do is choose the color. This is our white with rose gold trim. You're gonna get the beautiful charging cup where you can just rest your toothbrush in there and it will charge, or you can switch it out to this, which is your charging stand. You can use that if you want. You're also gonna get the beautiful travel case. We are then offering the pink. The pink is always popular. Soft pink has the silver accents. I have the black one at home, so I'm all about the black one. It's gorgeous. Again, you could get this for anybody in the family. So there's the black, and we have the white with the silver finish also. Not many of us love the experience of going to the dentist. A lot of us have horror stories. This is a product that can transform your oral health and the way you feel. Actually, Kathy Wolf, our health and wellness expert and my dear friend. Kathy, when you have the SonicClean, you want to go to the dentist so they can tell you how good your teeth are.
My dentist actually said to me, I go, aren't you going to do the little pocket checking thing? And he goes, I don't need to do that on you anymore. And I used to have to go to the dentist and have my teeth cleaned every 3 months. And someone goes, you went every 3 months? Yeah, my oral care was good. My teeth were good. I probably wasn't flossing as often as I should, but my gums were really kind of the issue. And that's where Philips Sonicare really comes in and makes a difference. I've told you the story. By my 21st birthday, I had 21 cavities. I swapped over to Philips Sonicare in 35 years, 3.5 decades, not one single cavity. But my gums still needed help. So about 2.5 years ago, I started using Philips Sonicare on the gum care mode, and that gum care mode really did change. From the 5s to 6s and 7s, I don't have anything higher than a number 1 or a number 2, and the last time he didn't even check. So I'm saying I have nothing higher than a 1 at this point, but it really does change the way that you actually do brush your teeth. So we want you to make the change. The majority of people, over 2/3 of you, are still using a manual toothbrush. Wow. So why are you using a manual toothbrush? Is it the cost? I get that.
Maybe.
Yeah. Once you buy this toothbrush, you buy it one time. All you do is you replace the toothbrush head, and with the additional toothbrush heads, I think they worked out to like $10 a piece.
Sure.
That's $10 for 3 months.
Yep.
I guarantee you're gonna spend more than $10 in 3 months on these manual toothbrushes.
Right.
So let's show them the difference.
Okay, the comparison side by side. This is what normally most of us have done all our lives. It's a lot of work and not a lot of result, Kathy.
And are you doing it for 2 minutes worth of time? That's what's recommended by the dentists and the dental health professionals, is that you're gonna brush your teeth for 2 minutes worth of time. So Philips Sonicare is going to manually do, or it's going to do this for you. It's actually gonna set up. You're noticing that I don't have to press hard. I'm not having to do anything like this. I'm not doing what Adam's doing. I'm just letting this go right here up and along the edge of the glass. Do you see all the bubbles that are forming? This is what we call that dynamic fluid action, and this is gonna give you all the brushing of your teeth. That little pause that you just saw, it pauses to let you know it's actually going to be a smart pacer that's in there, and that lets you know to move to another section of the mouth. What Adam is doing, 64,000 movements per minute right here, 124,000 movements in a 2-minute cycle. It would take Adam 1 entire month to do what we do naturally in a 2-minute cycle. And I challenged a friend of mine. I said, you have a manual toothbrush. I said, set a 2-minute timer and brush your teeth.
Yeah.
And she goes, I was done so far before I hit that 2 minutes.
It's not long enough.
And I think that's why I always brushed so hard. And that's why my gums had so much trouble, because I was such a hard brusher. This toothbrush will actually let you know if you are brushing your teeth too hard. It will let you know on the unit itself. So when you are brushing your teeth, you can hear this sound. If it goes to, that lets you know when you are brushing too hard. Also, if you have your toothbrush head, if your toothbrush head needs to be replaced, do you see that little light that came on down here?
Yep.
That little light is the one that's going to indicate to you that your toothbrush head needs to be replaced. So if you do have that little problem, is it still going? Yeah, there we go. So it's telling you that little red light on the inside there that's glowing up.
Yeah.
You see it?
There it is.
Yeah. So it's letting you know that you do need to replace it. I'll do that on the black one a little bit later too. But this has all the different modes on this, and I want to share those with you too. So on here, you do have the clean mode. So if you're brand new to using Sonicare or Sonic technology, start on the classic clean mode and you're going to use it on level 1. So that's clean. White plus, so if you want a whiter, brighter smile, if you take a lot of those selfies and you want whiter teeth, this is actually going to remove the extrinsic stains off your teeth. Gum health, that is for me. If you have those little nasty numbers and you get high score at the dentist every single time, you need to use that in the gum health. And then there's also deep clean, and deep clean is probably the most specific. Your dentist has told you that you need to have those deep cleanings on a regular basis. Also, when you turn this on, there are 3 levels. So level 1, 2, and 3. So depending on what level you need. So start that off. They all do a great job. They all have 64,000 movements per minute. They all have 124,000 movements in the 2-minute cycle, no matter which mode you're doing it on, no matter which level. So that doesn't change that up, but not all Sonic toothbrushes are created equal either.
And this is the DiamondClean 9000 series. If you Google DiamondClean 9000, you'll see prices $300, $400, $500. This is a premium toothbrush from Philips Sonicare. Our price after rebate is $89.99, which is the lowest ever. And the reality is everything that we're saying is backed up because you'll experience it for yourself. When you feel that your teeth have that dentist clean feel, when you feel that your gums are starting to get healthier, a lot of us struggle obviously with gingivitis. You go to brush your teeth and maybe gingival bleeding. Obviously, dentists and hygienists typically recommend a Sonic toothbrush, and 9 times out of 10, they're recommending this brand. Reputation matters, and the reputation of Philips is they are the best. And for one day only, HSN and Philips come together to offer a knockdown crazy Black Friday deal, and that's what we've got. Couple things I'll remind you of, because this presentation is much shorter than our launch. If you would like to stock up on the additional brush heads, I do have them available. In the black and the white, over 500 orders already placed here. The 3-pack of black for $29 and change and free shipping and handling. And the 3-pack of white also $29 and change, free shipping and handling. A great buy. You can stock up, typically changing them out every 3 months. It makes all the sense in the world. If you apply for the HSN card tonight and you get approved, you can take $40 off this today's special, which means you'd end up getting it for $49.99. And you can always call us to apply for it. All you're going to do is choose your color. So just like Kathy said, there's the white with gold. It's called rose gold, but it's really more of a regular gold,
and well, if you look at the base on it, you can probably tell even better.
Yeah.
So this is the difference. On the 2 whites, there's white with rose gold. This one actually has the gold base to it, and then the white with silver. So that's the only difference between those. And then there's also a little like rose gold right up here, right up around the top. This is the one that I have, but all the fittings and fixtures and everything in my bathroom are all done in brass.
So it makes sense.
So if you have the gold toner, you have the brass, that's probably gonna be the one that you want. Then the white with the silver is the one that a lot of my friends that have like the white with the gray marbles, the gray walls and everything, that's a really great one for you. This also can be used on anybody's teeth. So one of the things, I know our producer Rocky was asking about that. He said, you know, is this something that you can use if you have braces? Yes, and I forget to tell you that so many times. So yes, this toothbrush can be used on braces. It can be used on bridge work. It can be used on dentures. Anything that you have, if you have teeth in your mouth, this is something that you can use that on.
There's very few things, and we mentioned this earlier, that are so black and white, where there's not really a shade of gray. Every dental professional will recommend a sonic toothbrush versus a manual. It gets into the nooks and crannies. It deep cleans your teeth and gums in a way that a regular manual toothbrush simply does not do. It's just, when are we going to make the switch? It's never too late to make the switch, because the minute you make that change, your mouth benefits. I talk about it like Kathy does. I came to the United States, and at that time, my gums, my teeth were in a terrible place. Got to have a deep clean. My pockets were very deep. I did buy a sonic toothbrush, and it changed my life. I mean, completely changed it. And I credit my oral health to the sonic toothbrush from Sonicare. I really do. That's why I'm always obsessive about it. I get that crazy look in my eye when I present it to you. And I always look forward to launching this today's special, because it absolutely made a difference in my life, and I know it will with you. If you are just curious, give us the chance. Use it till the end of January next year. If you don't feel the difference, see brighter, whiter teeth, feel healthier gums, better plaque tartar removal, send it back for a full refund of the purchase price, but please give it a chance. And Kathy, there is no better gift you could give anybody you love than the gift of this.
7 times healthier gums in 2 weeks worth of time. Adam just said that. So Adam's story was a little different than mine. I had a lot of cavities when I was younger. Adam had no cavities, but he had the gum issue. 7 times healthier gums in 2 weeks worth of time. In 2 weeks worth of time, also 2 times more effective at reducing gingivitis and gingival bleeding. So these are things, these are not sexy, fun things to talk about, but you replace your phone, you buy the bigger TV, you buy the better stuff. Why are you not taking care of your overall health care? This is the simplest thing that you can do. It doesn't require you to go to the dentist, doesn't require you to go to the doctor. You don't need a prescription. This is something that you can do, and you can make that change. So I want to share with you why this does make such a difference too. I'm going to show you right here on the outside of this cup.
Okay.
So as I show you on the outside of the cup, what you're gonna notice is I'm not inside the cup. You saw us making the bubbles before?
Yeah.
So I'm here on the outside of the cup. Do you see how this is actually making the water dance inside of the cup? Why is that important? It's because the toothbrush is actually brushing your teeth, not where you can see, not where the toothbrush is touching, but it's getting in between the teeth and below the gum line. Did you see that little pause that it just made?
Yeah.
That pause indicates to you that you need to move to the next area. So that's going to be your smart pacer. That's in the inside of this. We used to call it a quad pacer.
Yeah.
But if you're using the gum care mode or if you're using the whitening mode, there are actually 6 different modes in there.
Wow.
So I don't know what that would be.
That's a lot.
I'm not even gonna try it. I'm just gonna stick with quad, because if I try to do anything with 6, it's gonna come out sounding dirty or something. So I'm just gonna leave that one alone. But our pink is always our #1 seller year in and year out. This truly is, and the reason we don't even wrap up the boxes, we just place it in there because it truly is bow and go. You put this underneath the tree, they're going to love this. If you're thinking about this as a Hanukkah gift, let that be the gift on the final day. If you have braces, it works. If you have bridge work, it will work. It does not matter what you have. This is really going to make a tremendous, tremendous difference for you. And the Philips Sonicare difference, it's like going and getting your teeth clean every single time. That big old smile that you have in that rearview mirror after the dentist, this is what you're gonna have every time.
Every day. And you'll know, if you know anybody in your friends or circle of, family or circle of friends who has a sonic toothbrush, perhaps they've talked about it with you. I cannot stress enough how big a deal this is for our Black Friday right now. Once a year we do this. It's a product that is very rarely on TV. Every premier retailer has the Philips Sonicare because they are regarded as the best. Today, the Philips team have given HSN the lowest price ever in our recorded history. You see, it says $119.99, forget that. It's really $89.99 because with the box, you're gonna get the mail-in rebate. You can fill out the details, send it off, and they will send you a $30 card that is as good as cash. You can spend this at the grocery store or the gas station, anywhere you want, $30. For the first time this year as well, you don't have to mail anything. You can now just go online and fill out the details, and they will send you this. So when you take the $30 off that price, you're now at $89.99. Free shipping and flex pay is available. And you can buy as many as you want. One for you, one for your husband, one for your son, one for your daughter. So we've got the DiamondClean 9000 series, which if you Google, this is one of the most expensive toothbrushes from Philips, because Philips make different models, different levels, good, better, best. This is in the best class. You can spend $200, $300, $400, $500 on a DiamondClean toothbrush. This is the white with the rose gold. White with rose gold, you're gonna get the charging base, which you can also switch out to the charging cup. That's what I typically use, and then you could just throw the toothbrush in there, and whichever way it goes in, it will start to charge. So that's white with the rose gold. We have the pink, as Kathy said, always the best seller, and it's doing the same again tonight. We have our black, that's the one I have at home. Love that black again. Who could you buy this for? Who do you know would really benefit from healthier teeth and gums? I think the answer is everybody. This is gonna be the white with the silver, so white with silver again, that beautiful bright finish that looks so, so good. Based upon the numbers that we are seeing tonight, which is a rave response, by the time we come back live in the morning, because this is gonna play out at 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. and 7 a.m., we will probably be halfway gone on the black and the white with silver. So these two colors certainly in the danger zone. You know, Kathy, you referred to it a little bit in our first presentation. A lot of us have started to see more about sonic toothbrushes.
Yes.
But what confuses me is there's so many different prices. They're not all the same, right?
No, they are not all the same, because sonic technology is a wonderful technology. Just as Philips Sonicare, when it was first brought out, is not the same Philips Sonicare that it is today.
Right.
Over the past 35 years, it was introduced in the 80s, it has really developed. Sonic technology only needs to have about 10,000 movements per minute, and there's different facts that you can find on that. This is 64,000 movements per minute, 124,000 movements in a 2-minute cycle. It's recommended by the dental health professionals that you do brush your teeth for 2 minutes worth of time. Most of us don't. With a manual toothbrush, I guarantee you, if you set that little clock, you're probably not brushing your teeth. We brush them till we think that they're clean.
Yeah.
What I find with this is, even if I now use this for only 2 minutes, I don't feel like I'm done. Because I use the gum care mode, and the gum care mode is 3 minutes and 20 seconds. There are times when I'm just running out the door and I'm going a little bit quick, and it might be that second or third brushing that I'm doing. One of the cool things is you can actually even connect this up to an app, and the app lets you know what your average brushing time is. It also says right on there, less pressure. It lets me know, like every once in a while, when I'm doing it fast, every time I get the, you need to use less pressure. I teach people how to brush their teeth, and I am reminded of those things. Here's the other thing I want to show you. So I can actually show this to you. So not only does it indicate and set it into the mode of whatever toothbrush head you place into it, but do you see that little red light that's blinking on there now? That's letting me know that this toothbrush head needs to be replaced.
And how often is that typical?
So they recommend every 3 months. Will it still brush my teeth? Yes. Will it still go on? Yes. It still does everything that it does naturally, but it's just like, yeah, it's time to replace the toothbrush head. The other thing that I love about this is if you do brush too hard, you don't need the app. So you don't need the app to tell you when to replace your toothbrush head, although it will. And a lot of us like it because it gives us a little extra knowledge. If you brush too hard,
there you go.
You can hear it anyway, but also the little light comes on, and you don't even have to do it as hard as I'm doing it. I'm doing it for exaggerative purposes because I want you to actually hear that. So it automatically sets up. So if you do buy whitening heads, the whitening head will actually put it right into the whitening mode again. You can override that as well too. So. And
don't forget, if you want additional brush heads, we do have those on a Black Friday deal right now. It's a 3-pack of the Plaque Control, $29.99, and you could choose it in black or white. So there's black or white available. I can tell you, in the black, in the additional heads, we are now under 1,000 for the entire day. It's funny, it's not just people even buying the Today Special, it's people that bought it last year. They say, okay, I'm gonna stock up and get the heads while it's free shipping and handling. The difference is not something that you have to talk about. You see it every time you open your mouth.
You're gonna love the way, when you go into the dentist office and you go for a teeth cleaning, you know how you come out and you're literally almost like licking your teeth, you're looking in the rearview mirror, And you can tell they look brighter, they look whiter, the stains are gone, the plaque is burst away. 10 times more plaque is burst away with this toothbrush. So if you're really looking to take good care of your gums, we typically used to do a whitening head on here. This was my request. I said, can we please put a gum care mode on there? And the reason that I like the gum care mode is that's where a lot of people do have the most problem. And guess what? That's the one that I want you to help you out with.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if you do have any kind of dental work in there, if you have caps, you have veneers, it works on all of those for you. But our gums are something that we don't really necessarily get a second chance on.
Right.
However, if you're thinking it's too late, I have a very dear friend of mine who was at that point, and you could see some stuff that you could see the issues in the gums. It wasn't just red, it wasn't just puffy. And she said, is it too late for me? I said, absolutely not. And I gifted it to her, and she's like, it is so much better. My dentist thanks you. And everybody will make a difference, but you're gonna love the way that your smile is. And guess what? If you just like it because your smile is whiter, yay, that's a win. It doesn't matter what you have. So let's show you the difference. We want you to make that Sonicare change. We want you to make the Philips difference. Philips Sonicare is the leader in technology. They are the ones who actually invented this technology, and they did it back in the 80s and started doing it. What we're representing for you here is as I place this toothbrush into the cup, it is moving at 64,000 movements per minute, which is going to be 124,000 movements in a 2-minute time cycle. To do the brushing that Adam's doing with a manual toothbrush, you would think he'd be able to get that done, you know, maybe in an hour, right? It would take 1 month of brushing with a manual toothbrush to do what we are doing here in a 2-minute cycle. So every single time you brush your teeth, you're brushing your teeth in the best possible manner that you can. We buy the phones, we buy the new stuff, we upgrade our phones, we upgrade our TVs. Why? Because we want them to work better. We want to get the benefit from it. This is the benefit to your health.
And there's nothing more important than your health. There's nothing more important than your health. You know, Kathy just said something and it struck me. You know, we talk about the reputation. These guys invented this technology. That's why #1 dentists and hygienists recommended you can't buy better than Sonicare from Philips. So now's the moment to pounce for all of us bargain hunters, for everybody that loves a great Black Friday deal and steal. For those of us that think, geez Louise, there's only 54 days left till Christmas, I need to get shopping. This is an amazing ultimate gift for the person that we care about and that we love. Is it the idea of inflamed gums, gingivitis? Is it the deeper pockets? Is it the brighter, whiter teeth, getting rid of the stains? Is it plaque removal, tartar removal? Is it knowing that you're gonna have fresher breath? What is the element of oral health that maybe strikes a chord with you? Because the reality is, with this, it's everything. Your entire oral health is improved when you use a sonic toothbrush of this caliber and this quality. Pink and silver with the white, extremely popular tonight. Black doing very well as well. Black was #1 seller in our launch presentation, but now pink has led the charge in this one. You are gonna get the deluxe travel case as well, so when you are on the move, on the go, you can take it with you. It has like a vegan leather style on the front, which is really, really nice. Battery life is class leading. Quality of the build, the materials are amazing, the aesthetics of it. You'll love it on your bathroom counter. You'll also love what you'll see in your bank account because you will not spend $230 on this. If you buy it from us, mail-in rebate price is $89.99. Kathy, we've done this for many years.
Yes.
It has never been a cheaper price than that.
And it never has. So we wanted to give you the best of the best at the best possible value. And think about this. I've been doing this now here on HSN for 7 years. 7 years. And this is the best price that we've ever done.
Amazing.
This toothbrush. So go out there and do the research. Philips Sonicare DiamondClean. Do the research and find out. But if you just want whiter, brighter teeth, we actually stained this with berries up on the front.
Okay.
So we stained it up with some little berries. So if you love your berries, you love your coffee, you love your tea, you want to be able to remove those stains. There's nothing like a good glass of red wine, and then everybody in the room looks like we haven't been to the dentist in 10 years. I'm like, what on earth? I went to the nicest winery in California, the one that starts with an O.
Right.
And I looked around, I'm like, what is up with everybody's teeth in the room? And it was just the tannins in there, and everybody's teeth just looked like they were gone pretty much on the inside. But this will naturally remove those stains in 1 to 2 weeks worth of time. The only thing you're doing is changing the way that you are brushing your teeth. So it's not gonna make them whiter than your whitest white that they ever were, but what it does is it removes all of those stains. A lot of times the yellowness that we're seeing in our teeth is actually the stains of the teas and the coffees and everything that we love and we drink. And that's what, you know, you were talking about Amy Morrison uses.
Yeah.
She drinks more coffee than anybody I've ever known in my entire life. And you see how beautifully white and perfectly white her teeth are?
I don't think you saw her earlier, Kathy, but she bought a new one today.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, I walked into the building. She was online shopping it. She was doing it. So Amy was our first customer of the whole night tonight as we approach 2,000 sold already. Everything that's been said, you already know. Everything that we've discussed, we already know to be true. There is no debate. This is not better. It's not better. Even when Kathy was just using it on those teeth just now, notice she wasn't going backwards and forwards like this, because you have to do that with a manual toothbrush. With that, it does the work for you. It moves at a pace that your human hand could never do that fast. So yes, it's better for your teeth, it's better for your gums, it's better for your health. If you don't like going to the dentist, buy this. You'll find that when you buy this, you'll actually like going to the dentist, because going to the dentist will be a little less scary. When was the last time you went to the dentist? Do you remember what they said? Because 9 out of 10 times they say, are you using a sonic toothbrush? If you are not doing it yet, let's make that change today. Because from this day on, you will see and feel the difference in your teeth and your gums. I know what it's like when your gums are inflamed and they're red and they're bleeding and they're sore. I know what it's like when the dentist or the hygienist is measuring the pockets of your teeth and your gums and it's a lot of high numbers. You must understand the impact that a high-class sonic toothbrush can have is extraordinary. I mean, I can tell you my personal experience, Kathy can tell you hers, but for me, it was my own personal miracle having a sonic toothbrush. I don't like the dentist, and I was scared of the state I was in.
My mom actually used to drop me off at the dentist. Drop you off? Because she didn't want to hear what they had to say, too. I'm like, I was a frightening child. I had 21 cavities before the age of 21. The only thing that I changed was going from a manual toothbrush into the Philips Sonicare. But I will tell you, my dentist recommended this to me, so we're gonna do our little challenge here. Okay. My dentist told me I needed to start doing this. Yes. Obviously, hello, I had a problem. I know this, right? I didn't buy it. Do you know why?
Why?
Same reason you didn't.
Price?
It was $120.
It's expensive. Yeah.
$120 35 years ago.
Yeah.
So the same price that you're getting this for today, you're getting the technology that is so far elevated. So I went and I bought it out at a store. And I went back in, and my dentist said to me, he goes, where'd you get your toothbrush? And I said, what do you mean? He goes, where'd you get your Philips?
He knew.
I said, how do you know? He goes, because your oral care has changed. Your oral care truly does change. Blasts away 10 times more plaque, 7 times healthier gums in 2 weeks worth of time. And within 2 weeks, it's 2 times less gingivitis and gingival bleeding. So it really is all the wins and the wins, plus whiter, brighter teeth. So you really have it all. Want to try this again?
All right, I'll try.
One
you
more
keep
challenge.
beating me, though.
I know. Sorry. Sorry.
But you'll notice, I mean, this is what we do. It's what we've always done. We're creatures of habit. But this is not as effective as what you're about to see. I mean, Kathy, look, already, I've just got no chance. It's just no good. It's no good.
That's it.
It's no good. I give in. I submit.
Bow and go. Your friends will thank you. Anybody you buy this for as a gift, this really is the ultimate gift that you can give, the gift of health and a healthier, brighter, whiter smile.
Thank you for all of your orders and all your calls. Stay with us. Make sure you get yours. The additional brush heads. I mean, Kathy, a 3-pack for $29. It's $10 a head. It's fantastic, right? And if you're ordering today, free shipping and handling, because everything's free shipping and handling today, black or white. Fewer now than 900 left of the black before they are sold out. And of course, our today's special price, although it says $119 on the screen, Kathy, with the mail-in rebate, it brings it down to $89 and change.
And now you don't, and that actually comes back in the form of either a Visa or a MasterCard gift card that you can spend on anything, and you can do it online, and you don't have to cut out the little UPC off the bottom of the box.
Better than ever before. Stay with us. More Black Friday deals after this.
You're invited to the HSN All-Star Holiday Kitchen 24-hour event. Join an all-star line